chatters. It's time that I've been honest with you. Um, I uh I have a partner. I have a partner, Chad. A business partner! Welcome in! Welcome, Katsugen! Blah, 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 blah. Hello! Katsugen is my business partner, gamers. And we are going to be working on our first ever commission tonight. We're making something for Frozen Dreamer. So I want to see how much I can get done tonight. We're going to give Kat their own corner because they are the artist and I'm the coder. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Gamers, chatters, voidlings, yippee. How was everybody's day? Oh my god, it's gonna be such an amazing, amazing stream today. We're gonna get so much accomplished. So much accomplished. I still don't know what JFC means. I, to this day, think that it means JFK spelled wrong. What do you mean by that, Lissa?
Lovely introduction.
But yeah, so this is Katsugen chat. You know them as my ex-wife, or soon to be, because we're getting divorced because they kicked out my son and basically got him killed. But in spite of all of that, and instead of trying to find him, we're gonna make some bread working on commissions. Yippee!
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Jalapeno fried cake. Okay. Whatever you say, Cryptids, I believe you. But, chat, it is going to be a great day. Oh my god. I am so pumped to work on this silly little project. I can't wait. I think I'm actually going to blind code all of it in C# without the proper setup for my LSP, and we'll see how far along we can get. Yeah. Stevie Wonder coding. Pretty much. Yeah, I'm be Helen color coding. That's what I'm going to be doing tonight. Yep. What'd you say, cats? I can't hear you. Anyway.
Okay.
Anyway. Heck yeah. It's going to be a great night. I'm so pumped. I also just had a massive couple sips of coffee, so that's probably where all my energy's coming from. In like 3 hours, I'm going to fall asleep on stream. But anyway, how was everybody's day today? How's everybody's day today? Happy Friday, right? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday, everybody. Happy Thursday. Gimme. Doing dandy. Damn, lucky guy, I guess. But I'm excited. Katsugen, would you like to introduce yourself and your services and what you'll be doing in the corner tonight?
Well, so I can't screen share, right?
You can't screen share?
Yeah.
The other, what about?
Because my tablet is isn't connected.
We're gonna take a brief intermission. Just one little intermission. All right, well, we sorted that shit out. Yay.
So smart.
So smart. So smart. So we are gonna get Kitten in the corner. We're gonna kick Kitten in the corner, and it's gonna be fantastic and amazing.
Just like in Play-Doh.
Just like in Play-Doh. We're gonna trap you in the corner. Mm-hmm. 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 Now, I don't know what category to go in. Is this really software development if we're also doing art? Okay, that's actually, now that I say it out loud, that sounds like a really stupid thing to say. Yes, it is. That's like a quarter of software is UI. So, yeah. We'll probably jump in the software development category and just hang out there for a bit in a minute. But please, 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 everybody, what have you been doing today? I got out of work super late. I got home super late. I got so wet, and I just dried myself off. Yeah, and here I am. Sorry I'm a little late, but oh well. I added a couple minutes to the timer for my transgressions. I also just forgot to start it when the stream started, but whatever. Yeah, so I'm gonna get my thing set up. I'm gonna get your corner set up as well, Katsujan.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. Where do I want to put your thing? Where do I want your corner to be?
Very small, minuscule. Make it like um barely visible. It'll be great.
Okay, okay. Just okay. We got this. Uh, what?
There's two cats.
There's two cats. Oh God, there's a second cats. Oh geez. Well, we got the double cat corner.
Double cat
The double
corner.
cat corner.
It's my pet, guys.
Yep, that's fine. I forgot that might happen. All right. We're jumping over to this view, and hopefully it's not botched. It's botched. All right. Well, that figures. So, cat corner. Can someone please type something in chat so I can see where the chat corner is? Why did Firefox open? Then we're gonna go boom. Something. Oh my god, it's up there? Alright, well then. That needs to move over here, I guess.
Such moving words. Thank you.
That's fine. Cat, you'll stay in that little corner down there. How's that sound?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah, let me just wee. Perfect.
Wait, I actually don't know which thing it is. Alright, the cat corner is very confusing. There we go. Alright. Oh, it's the entire thing. Alright, I'm ready when you are, cats. I'm so ready when you are.
What do you mean? It's already, it should already be there.
It's not.
Oh, well, that's an issue.
That is definitely an issue. There's nothing there. Something Firefox, yes.
There.
Ta-da!
It's perfect. Tiny little
Yay!
corner.
Cat corner.
Yeah, that's my corner, guys. So I'm gonna be drawing in the corner. Yeah, I just got the stuff, so yippee! I'm a little shy drawing, so y'all be nice to me.
I really spelled building wrong. There we go. Yay! All right, now let me get the rest of myself set up here. You have such a tiny corner. Subs. Yes, sub it on. And hoagies. All right, we're just gonna make this like commissions folder, I guess. Can't believe this is my first ever commission. Ta-da! We have begun. All right. Ugh, yay. Ow. First for the first. Yes. I just kicked myself.
Yippee.
Yippee. I don't know where to put this. This would usually go right here. Or up here.
That works.
Over here. Not in front of you, you silly dog. Or should I say cat?
Gasp.
We'll put this right here, and I'm just gonna align it horizontally. Boom. And then we'll slide this over here, so that people know just what incarnation we're doing today. And we'll go to the software and game development category. Exciting. Okay. Step 1. Open ChatGPT. Step 1.
Lovely.
Not that. Nay. Step 1 is requirements and also setting up a test environment. So requirements for this whole thing. We need a. You know what? Let's just start. See. Incentive. All right. How do I want to do incentives? Should we make incentives just like a list of incentives and that's what we'll work with? So we can make another class, public class, incentives, I guess. All right, and then public class. Okay, so we need a couple things. We need like just the main method. We need a method to handle just like incentive data. And then we need a method that's just going to hold all incentives to make it easy to add new ones. And then we need another class whose job it's going to be is to like determine amount of points to add. I feel like that's just a function. That's not even a whole class. That's just a function. So yeah, we'll need a function that we'll put like way up here, I guess. We'll just paste that in there. And this whole function is going to be, actually, no. Let's paste it down here, and it's just going to be like Public class helpers. Sure. And this is going to have a bunch of things in there, just like helper methods. All right, cool. So we have begun. A lot of helper methods. Perfect. Hi, Madison. Welcome in. Hello. And then we need like directions, and then important values. Maybe we'll rethink on that one. But we definitely need directions up there. All right, so incentive. Incentive is going to hold, I guess, two things really. How do I add fields with this getters and setters already done for me in C#? Ah, there we go. All right, so we're going to have a public string, and that's just going to be like the name of the incentive, and then we'll do get set. I actually think if I do C M Control F C#, enter 2, and then get a C# language server with I. Failed. Oh, because I don't have a compiler for C#. All right, well, screw getting that on Linux. We're just going to roll with it. We're just going to roll with it. So we have name, then we'll need an int, and this int is just going to be like cost. Sure, I think that's fair. All right, so each incentive will just have a name and a cost, just two values. Our class incentive is going to be a public list of incentive. Yeah, with get. We don't need a setter for it, but yeah, we really don't need a setter for it ever. Perfect. Madison, how are you doing today? I'm working on my first ever commission. I'm so excited. Hmm. We'll need a constructor for this class, though. So we'll need, like, public... Do we need a constructor? Actually, we don't even need this to be a class. Okay, so we have the incentive object, which is perfect. Helpers, we're going to add a public. This is going to return an int, add amount, and it's going to take in a string. And the string is just going to be a source. And then we'll do whatever we need to do with it from there. I'm pretty sure that's how we make a method in these things. Yeah, that sounds about right. Because then we can go up here and we can go helpers dot add amount. Yeah, that works. That works. Oh, cool. I'm doing my best surviving day 2 of being sick. No, that's not allowed. Stop being sick. I forbid it. I'm sorry you're feeling sick. That really does suck. All right. Now I need to look over at my cheat sheet for StreamerBot because that's what we're going to be using here. So let's see. We need int amount. I don't think I need to do it that way. Switch on the case of a new source. And then we want the case for cheer. Hmm. As a matter of fact, how much to add towards the goal? This can just be a normal function. We don't need to put it in a class. And if we do it that way, I should be able to still use CPH. So then we do try get arg. We're going to start with bits. Out. Object. Bits. Cool. I'm sorry, I'm trying very hard to not be sick. At least I have had good progress in RuneScape during these days. Yes. At least you've had some good RuneScape progress. That is the most important thing. I have been seeing your progress. I have not had good progress in RuneScape. So if it's bits, then we just want to return return bits. And that's it, right? Yeah, then we just break. I don't even need to break, we're returning. Okay, yeah, next case. That was easy. The next case is on a subscription. And that is going to be return the sub value. The next case is on subscription. That is going to also return sub value. And the last case is going to be, no, gift subscription. That's also going to return sub value. I know, it looks like a lot of the same thing. And the last case is going to be gift bomb. And that's where there's more than just one sub getting gifted. Ben, did you complete your task that I set you out on today? Have fun, Void. Hi, Fend. Lurk, thank you for the lurk. Thanks, Fend. Enjoy your vacation. I hope that you had fun playing Subhaven the other day. Also, hi, Max. Welcome in, Max. Okay, so we got cheer, resub, cheer, sub, resub, gift, gift bomb. Cool. Cool. Hmm. I think I do want another class just labeled incentives. Holds incentive data and helpful functions. Cool, that's easy. We're gonna need a public list of objects, and that object is going to be an incentive. And then we'll add the getter and setter for that respective object there. Awesome. Okay, so the add amount method works. That should just work. What else do we need here? We have the incentives. Yeah, I mean, that's the easy part, though. This is the super easy part. How are you doing tonight, Max? We need some important values, and we're going to set those as consts. So, let's say important values. And then we will go, sub value is the value of chubs. And then we'll have the actual sub value thing there. Then, we can calculate the max value based on the incentives. So I think this is the only big thing that we need. Const int sub value equals, and it equals 3 right now. I believe that's proper. I think. Oh, no way. Okay. Go all the way down here. I gotta go way back up. All right, this is just going to be labeled static. And then we need public bool execute. Cool. Okay. So this is all the little helper stuff down here that's kind of just chilling. Right up here, we've got our sub value. Yeah, okay. The other important thing that we need to set, I don't think we can set our list of objects as a constant. I don't think we can because we have setters, which we don't need. We only need getters, actually, for the incentive thing here. So I can just go ahead and just delete that real quick. Because we just need getters. Maybe I should make another function that just like sets up the list, or No. We can do it this way. We can do it this way. So then we'll have in the start of execute, which is kind of our actual main method. At the start here, we'll say incentives equal, right? Incentives. And then lowercase incentives equals new incentives parentheses. No, that's go. That's go right there that I'm getting pulled into. New incentives. Maybe I put incentives way up here. Coding is such a witchcraft for a person with no
Coding is
basic knowledge of
witchcraft.
coding. What?
Coding is witchcraft.
Nay, it is normal craft. It's Minecraft.
It's not Minecraft.
Public. Void. Incentives. My room smells like dog piss, and I just bought an enzyme cleaner because Coda peed all over my room the other day, and it's really stinky. But apparently an enzyme cleaner is supposed to fix that. Only bad part is I have to pour the enzyme cleaner all over my carpet in my entire room because it is everywhere. Whoa, my coffee is sweet. Holy. Okay. Okay. And then in this incentives thing, this is where we're going to actually make our stuff. What do I want to shove here? Well, I guess we have to name this thing. All right, let me go to C# docs. Oh, because I kind of forget C# quite a bit. We can use an arrow function. Okay. That looks horrible. Yeah, let's do the other way. So we can say list of incentives. No. Because this is going to be initializing it. We're not adding. Hmm. I mean, I feel like this is just new list of incentive, and then we should just be able to go like that, right? Yeah. We go there, and then new. Incentive. With name equal to whatever. And cost equal to 100, I suppose. Okay. So these are our incentives. I think to make it even more readable and easy, we'll do it like this. That's beautiful.
Oh, my screen went dark.
Oh, oh no.
I don't know when that happened, but I just looked up.
There you go. Cat Corner back online.
Yeah, I'm focusing so hard on the line, so I looked up. I'm like, oh, it's not there.
Yeah, it was because I full screened a browser in front of it.
Uh,
Okay, cool. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. You know a bit of Java. Java is god-awful compared to C Sharp, Lamau. Yeah. I like C Sharp a bit more than Java. At first, I was like, this is literally just Java. And while it is, I mean, it's a little bit nicer to read than Java, but still, it's like C, where there's just semicolons and stuff everywhere and bleh. Now that I've gotten used to Go, I don't like this. Okay, so we've got our couple of incentives. So right up here is where I will say, like, important. Important. Please. Add incentives below following the pattern. I just want to put a bunch of lines so it's hard to miss, you know? I'm actually going to put this comment here so that it's a bit easier to see. Like, oh, right under this is where I do it. Okay, right. Yoink. Paste. All right, so name of the incentive, cost, like 100, for example, or whatever the cost is. Points it will take to unlock the incentive. Word. Just capitalize name. All right, cool. The final item should not have a blank after the blank. Nice. Cool. And that is some dummy data for us. All right, so we have our list of incentives right there. That's the only, like, important bit. Other than that, we'll want to add a function to just, like, get max value. So it'll be like public int get max value. Yeah. This will return the maximum. I mean, we could just assume, like, do them in order. I could just say make sure you do the incentives in order, right? Yeah, we can just do that. And so then the public int get max value thing, that will literally just be list of incentives. I think this is a language where I can just say, give me -1, and it gives me the last item in the array. And then I can do dot incentive dot cost. Now cost should be a capital C, I think, because it's public. So yeah, then dot cost, and it'll just return that, which in this case would be 300. We'll see if that works. I don't know. But we'll see if that works. Cool, man. Coding this blind is rough. All right, so we've got our list of incentives, which is an amazing start. Now we're down to here. We have our sub value, which is 3. And this is like the main thing where all the cool stuff is happening, is right here. So we have incentives. What do we need to do first? I guess the first step for us is just like getting what just happened, or maybe getting points. Yeah, so do like get points. List of incentives, new list incentive. Boom, 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 boom. And, all right, so we have important values, the static thing. Cool. Then we have the public, bool, blah, 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 blah. And this is where we'll make our list right here. We'll just ignore that we have a class for it. So we're making our list. And then it's like, don't touch anything below this line. And then we'll go up here and we can say, don't touch anything above this line. Cool. So that's important, this is important, and that should be the only things that ever get touched. I hope. I do still want this class, though. I think it could be valuable for me to have. Just jump all the way down here. Okay. Let's see. 7up. Okay, so we got get max value. We have the initializer, whatever, the constructor. The constructor should take in a list of incentive. And then we just, well, what do we want to call it? We'll just call it like incentive list. And we'll say, ooh, this should be capital L. Find L, replace that with a capital L. List of incentives. List of incentives equals list of incentives, semicolon. Then get max value is just going to go -1 and then get the cost. Okay, so that's perfect. Yeah, I mean, I kind of want to make sure this runs, but I'm going to do a bit more before then. CPH dot get points. What do we want to name our value here? CPH dot get global var.
Oops.
Get current points. CPH dot get global var, and it's going to be an int, so we'll parse it to, and we'll name this Donathon points. Sure. I'm gonna throw on some Venti Musk real quick just to fix the scent in my.
Venti Musk. Oh.
Will help. Ugh.
Venti Musk. Wow.
Venti Musk. Katsugen made me get Venti Musk.
I did not.
They did.
I did
And
not.
actually, it doesn't smell that bad.
No, it doesn't smell bad. The candle is good.
Venti Musk.
It's not Venti Musk.
It is Venti Musk. Current points. CPH get global var int Donathon points is what we'll call it. Oh, Venti Musk. Then we will initialize incentive data, and that is literally just going to be calling incentives equals new incentives list of incentives semicolon. Get max value incentives dot get max value is going to be equal to like max. We'll just call it, we'll just say int max. All right. Now we want to see like figure out what to add to points. And for figuring out what to add to the points value, we'll go ahead and say cph dot try get arg trigger name out string trigger. Int add amount is going to be equal to, what did we name that? Literally named it add amount. All right, cool. Our code's really bad. Sure have 1G or 2? I think 2. Trigger. Yeah, I think 2. Then we will say int new points is equal to, is equal to current points plus add amount. Calculate the percentage for the goal bar. That is going to take me a minute to figure out. CPH dot set global var. This is just going to be like set the points, set points value, set global var of donathon points. To new points. And then send goal bar data to OBS. And that's the fun part. After this, we will go ahead and return true. So this right here is where we need to make up a lot of our directions. CPH.OBS set GID text. Yeah, that looks like I got that right. All right, so we need the name of the source, which is going to be Donathon goal, or no, we'll say like Donathon Popsicle. Donathon Popsicle! And then we'll name this one Points. And we'll do new points, a slash, and then max. We'll say max points, just because it makes sense with our naming convention. All right, this all is easy. The hard part, though, is cph.obs send raw. This is the crazy part. Set source filter settings. And then we just need to send like a bunch of JSON. And I actually have a generator with me here that I can go ahead and grab for the rest of the things that we'll need. Cool. Gold bar value. Whee. All right, so gold bar value. Okay, this is where we have to do a lot of calculations to figure things out. So, oh, this is gonna look ugly. What do we actually need to do? Our points? Ooh, that's right. Points. Okay, it's points divided by 100. Divided by 100. And I'm hoping that they stay ints, but just to make sure that they do stay that way. Should be able to just do this. As a matter of fact, I'm going to comment this section out. And then I think it's going to be time for our first test of this code. Yeah. Instead of setting any OBS data as well, I'm just going to say cph.send action. And then I want to just send this. Okay. Okay. God, I hope this works. I just lost everything. Cool. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and we're just going to add a new thing in a group called Frozen Dreamer Jonathon widget, and then this is just going to be the Popsicle goal tracker. Or we'll just call it Popsicle. We'll just call it Popsicle. Yeah, that's good. That's good. The queue can just stay default, and okay. Where did it go? Am I in it right now? Frozen. Cool. All right. Add a group. No. Favorite, execute C# code. Main code go here. Perfect. Can I just full screen this? Nice. All right. Any errors? Let's just compile. There's a lot of errors. That's fine. I expected that. All right. Line 57. Yep, this should be a semicolon. Line 50, no, yeah. So now compile. All right, line 68. Yep, there should be a semicolon there. That was missing. Compile. Line 74. There should be a semicolon there. I've missed 3 semicolons so far. Line 90. Hmm. I'm missing something here. How do I declare a function? I feel like what am I missing? Public int get max value. And then the parameters, yeah. I guess it's public, it should be a capital G, which means you have to come up here and then make this a capital G. But that's not what the issue is. All right, 90. 54. Oh, I'm too used to go. This belongs right here. That's what that is. Yeah, so in Go, you say the name of it and then what it is. In like C languages, like Java and all, you say what it is, then you say the name. Okay, line 97, I'm missing another semicolon. Okay. Line 109, I'm missing a semicolon. Okay. I can already, a semicolon, a semicolon. Chat, do you know why I don't like C# that much anymore? Could you take a wild guess? What did I miss here? Another semicolon? 90, namespace like a list could not be found. Are you sure using the correct reference? Yeah, system collections generic. Let me just, maybe I typed it wrong? No? Oh, do these not get semicolons? No, that can't be it. No, that's definitely not it. What do you mean list isn't there? Oh, it's lowercase. Never mind. All right, line 90. Incentives member name cannot be the same as their enclosing type. Yes, they can. You go this dot. What do you mean? Hi, Ali. Coding? It's going. It's kind of going. I'm just gonna name it the incentives then. I mean, I should have been able to just use this. It's still not okay. So that's not the issue. Hmm. Oh, that's the constructor though. Yeah, it's going, Ali. We just started. I'm working on my first ever commission. There's no void here, and then it'll work. Yep, okay. I just had my constructor wrong. Line 31, we have another error. This should be a capital N. This should be a capital N. This should be a capital C. Capital N. Capital N. Nope. Capital C. Read only. Okay, so we do need the setters then. Cannot convert method get max value to an int. It's a return type, boy. What are you talking about? Oh, there we go. The name CHP does not exist on line 57. That's because it's supposed to say CPH. It's just a lot of like little silly errors. There's nothing major here. The name list of incentives does not exist. I typed the name wrong. Okay. Right? Because it's a capital L. Actually, we just made that error up a minute ago. Cannot implicitly convert object to int. Are you missing a cast? Line 107. Yes, I am. Why don't I cast this to an int? Because I'm pretty sure it's an int. CPH inline, add amount string, not all code pass to turn a value. The name list of incentives on line 97 does not exist in the current context. That's because I changed it to capital in a last minute decision. And a new error, line 97. Not contain a definition for incentive. Oh, that's because the -1, when we get an indice of it, is already an incentive. All right, compiled successfully. Okay, huge. Huge. It's okay, we'll save and compile. I mean, sure. Can I copy multiple? Because I know that I need these all here. Oh my god, let's go. Paste triggers. What? Did I not copy them? All right, global variables. We need to add a new one called, what did we name it? Donathon points. Set the value to 0. Why is it an int? Well, we'll see if it works. We'll see, we'll see. All right, chat, if anyone donates, it is currently disabled while we're testing this. All right, did that work? No, that did not work. What was I saying? All right, what I want to do here is actually take this, copy that, and we're just going to paste it at the front and then return true. And I just want this to say 1. Now it's an int. Okay, that's how you have to set it to the type that you want, which is crazy. Crazy. All right, now let's test again. Okay, why are we not working? Well, CPH send action could just be written, any of these could be written wrong. CPH dot send action. We need the string and then true and true. Okay. Save and compile. Try again. Still nothing. All right, so I want to go here and just say started. So it does say started, but then it crashes somewhere. Let me just change where I put this then. I'm just going to pause that for a minute so it's not as much spam. That worked. Let's see if we can get max points. I have a feeling where it's crashing is when we're trying to grab the negative index. Okay, I think I'm right. How to get the last value in a list? Let's look that up. In C sharp. We can just say last. Okay, that makes things easier. Nope. What is this song? This is called Gyat for Gyat. Riz for Riz. Crazy.
Crazy. Phantom tag.
Do you want to listen to the music too, Cats?
Yeah, I'll listen to it.
All right, I got you.
$19 for the
19 bucks Fortnite. Can I just use dot count? Hello? Probably. All right, so then dot count minus one. So dot count will say like there are 30 items, I think, not dot, I think, and then minus one should give us cost. Hey, I was right, chat. I knew exactly where it was failing. Oh, we can get rid of started now. So we're getting 0 out of 3. Well, that's okay, yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Uh, 100 is equal to 1 point. Cool. Okay. Compile. Save and compile. All right. Now we're just going to say, what if I give a whole dollar? What I'm expecting is, yeah, 1 out of 300. Okay. Cool. Chat, are you ready to hear a bunch of coins happen? Because I need 300 of these. Yeah? Okay. Ow. Here you go. Here you go. You
My
get your free
goodness.
pelt. Free pelting.
Free pelting.
Free
Let's
pelting.
go.
All right, it works. Cool. It works flawlessly so far. Oh, I didn't even do the Discord stuff yet. That's just the coding part. Ow. Doesn't hurt any more than actual pennies being thrown your way. Bro, you guys are making it... I'm making it hell on myself. Ah. Alright, how do I want... Or just throw a pillow at me during this. I'm being hurt enough.
Someone do pillow panic.
No, no, please, no, please.
Perfect time.
No, please, please, no, please, please, no, please, no, 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 no. Oh.
It means yes, guys.
No,
Pillows.
no, that's not what no means. Stop
Go
teaching them bad
pillows.
things. No. All right, chat. Logic time. This is the hardest part of all the programming that we have to do. Oh, get deflected, actually.
It still hit. It still hit.
But only but a second.
But
God,
it's
this is so
still
many.
hit.
Stop. Okay, gold bar value. Yeah. So this is going to need to be... I think I just want to get the percent. Gold bar percent is the thing that I really care about. And this percentage is going to come from new points divided by max points, I think. And then I want to... So it'll be new points divided by 100. Casted as an int. Max points divided by 100. Cast as an int. And then this whole thing cast as an int after the ugly dividing happens. Ugh, that looks ugly. That looks ugly, chat. Alright, let's just make this 3. 1! Okay, that's not... You know what? Technically, that's right, I guess. Wait. Yeah, wait, is it really? It should be 100%. Chat, what's 304 divided by 300? Hold on. I should make this 140. Yeah, that's about right. I win. It's actually coding this time. It's always coding. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you mean. Okay, 0 is like so incorrect, it actually causes me great pain. So we're gonna make this a double. And we're just gonna ignore all the silly casting. Oh, to get a percentage, you need to multiply by 100. That's right. 65. It's expecting a semicolon. Why, dude? There we go. Oh, yeah, it's all about the colons. Why is it still 0? Wait a minute. Oh god, they're still coming. There's so many. Okay. They finally stopped. All right. Colonoscopies? No. Colons in code. Oh, Win. By the way, Windshine. If you want any of your Twitch clips edited as TikToks, that link that just popped up, a little bit of spam beforehand, that link there, you can click it and you can fill out the form. It's literally type in your Twitch username and then throw 3 Twitch clips in there. Sometime in October, I wrote it on the form. In October, I'm going to be picking a random person and then looking at all the clips, choosing a clip and making it into a TikTok, into a YouTube short, into whatever. So if you would like anything thrown in there, and the clip, it can be a like 5-minute highlight if you want, and I'll just have to figure that out, you know, if need be. We can work with it. But yeah, and then I'll be editing a little thing. It's like a little giveaway. Yeah. If you want to see what my editing and stuff is like, you can just click on that link right there, the very suspicious link, and then go to like my TikTok, and you can view all my TikToks and see where I'm at right now in my editing experience. I say it's pretty decent. It's pretty decent. But yeah, free edits. All right, 109 divided by 300 is 0. That has to be so... That's wrong. No, what's 109 divided by 300, chat? That's 36. Why am I getting 0? New points is equal to 109 or 112 when I redeem it again. Max points is equal to 300, which is correct. So goal bar percent should be like 36 or something. You know what I'm gonna do? It's gonna say you can't convert to double like that. Never mind. I think I'm misunderstood. Okay, I fixed it. That was easy. The only problem with having 36.8, one of the requirements is not to have it round up, which will be easy. But, I guess I don't know what value is going to be changing and how, because I'll have to do a bunch of OBS stuff to get the actual value. Okay. If I take, so we can just kind of ignore this stuff now. We can comment it out. This is just like for testing. All right, so cph.setgid. All right, so this is correct. This is what I want it to say. But while we're building this on stream, we're just going to name it, what's the source that I'm in right now? I am in my game source, all right. Ignore my naming conventions. And then points, we'll say popsicle points. Okay. So let me get a text thing. Popsicle points, create new. This right here. Now when I run it, let's see what we get. Absolutely nothing. That's not a good sign. It's already an int. We should not have to parse it again. CPH does not contain a definition for this. Okay. OBS set GID text. CPH OBS SETGIDTEXT. What? What do you mean? It does. It literally does. Scene, source, popsicle points, and then the text, and then the connection, which isn't required. GDI, not GID. Okay, now it works. Okay, let's just test it. Cool. Yep, that's functional. All right, we can comment this out again. Now I don't need to spam chat anymore because we have our testing terminal right here. We'll put that right above kitten corner. Okay. Um. Okay, Cats, you sent me fun stuff, right?
Uh, the mask?
Yes.
I did.
Where'd you send that? Oh, I know.
Uh,
I got it. I got it.
okay.
All right, save image. Pop mask. Save image. Just pop. What do I want to name this? All right, CPH OBS send raw. Source name is going to be game for now. Filter name is going to be source name. No, popsicle. And then the source name inside of popsicle. Popsicle downloads pop. Yes. This is the popsicle Katsugen is working on.
We can compare it to where it is now.
Look at that. Hold on, let me make it. Whee. Whoa. Wow.
Whoa.
Wow. It's looking nice.
No, thank you. Yippee.
Yummy. Filters. Add. Crop pad? Yes. Crop slash pad. Crop slash pad. And this, yeah, it'll handle everything else for me. All right, now there's a advanced mask, I think. Okay, that was the wrong button. Hmm. Nope, that's not the right button either. I'm trying to see what I used in the past because I want to use something similar. Hmm. What did I name it in the past? I named it Goal Bar. I don't see that anywhere. All right, chat, I'm going to break stream really quick. It is a stroke. Nay, color source? It's a color source. Okay. Okay, it's a color source. Whoa, that's snazzy. I love how stream just looks completely destroyed right now.
Things are just everywhere.
Yeah, don't worry about this. It's fine. Copy. All Popsicle. Filler. Actually, this I need to do completely custom. We can't use the same thing we used before. So I'll need to actually make a new image. Just called Popsicle Background. And then that is also going to be the popsicle. But this popsicle, we're going to do fun stuff with. So let's look in the filters in here. And we're going to go color key. It can just be named color key. No, not color key. Color correction. And oh god. Whoa. That's not what we want. Whoa, saturation.
Oh goodness. Evil Frozen.
Which one of these is like blue? Is this blue? That's like blue, right? That's blue.
What?
Yeah, it's blue
There's
enough.
red. What?
Yeah, it's blue.
Oh, there's blue. What this work? Commission work.
What dish? Dish commission work, die. We're doing commission. Alright, close. Okay, now I think I want the popsicle to be a separate image.
Like the color?
I want it to be a separate file.
The just whole stick part?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or yeah. Yeah, I think I want the stick and the poster paper he's holding to both be separate files I can work with. And then the actual frozen lolly to be one separate thing, you know? As well.
Okay, so you want like the board and the stick to be together, but not the head.
No, I want board, stick, head all separate. Hands included with head.
The hands included with the head. Okay.
Yeah, so just like hide those layers when you make them, I guess.
Yeah, I'll have to redo some things, but that's okay. That's no biggie.
Okay. More.
Yeah, I'll just need some separation done. I don't know, it's okay. We're chilling.
Okay. Thank you. For now, we'll ignore that we have problems and carry on. Crop pad. Oh, there's already a crop pad here. What would this look like at like 9:22? Okay, so the right stuff doesn't matter at all. What the? I have separated the stick.
Oh my goodness. You did.
That was easy.
Do I still need to separate
Yes.
it? Or... okay.
Yeah, please. Hmm. Can I crop pad? It's not working like I want it to. Whoa. 100, 100, 1000, 1000. And then what if we make this like 800? Ah, okay, okay. 1100. I want it to come from the top down though. So do I have to put this upside down because it's always going the opposite way that I want? I guess I could just flip the image, right? Can I? What if I make a negative height? I can't do negative height. That almost makes sense, actually. Never mind. Hmm. Okay. This is this is gonna look a bit silly, but I need it. When I get frozen, can I get them upside down? Uh,
You want me to send the file upside down?
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll flip them.
All right, and then our height will go like 1100, and then it'll be like, oh, 1130. Okay, and then like 1500 or whatever. 15, yeah. Oh my god, it's almost full. And then we go to 16, go boom. So I guess 1600 is the cap of it. I can work with that. Just Dead 101, welcome in. Hello. Yeah, it's so weird that I need it upside down, but oh well. I could actually work with it. Oh, no, I can't. I can't work with it all combined. No. I thought I could maybe, but no. 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 1000, 1100, boom. Okay. It's the Prince of the Pillow Fort. Yes, it is. It is. It is. Right now I'm working on my first commission. And it's coming
Is the
along
head
well.
separated?
Understandable. I have coffee, so everything is going swimmingly. Let me just send him a screenshot of this. what was it, like Windows Alt or Windows Shift S? Yeah. Now I haven't automated this part yet, but that is like 3 lines. It's just 3 difficult lines. And I think I need to wait on that for the most part too. Um Katsugen.
Yeah.
How difficult would it be to grab 4 PNGs from your current progress? Or are they not separate yet?
I only have the head separated, so I think I still need a little more work on them. But if you just want me to lasso them separately really quickly, I probably
Actually,
could.
you can, okay. You can keep the stick and the sign, I guess. Yeah, you can keep the stick and the sign together. That'll be fine.
Okay.
That'll work. Yeah.
Yeah, well
Um,
then I'm almost done.
okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm just working on separating the board from the head and stuff.
Nice.
Mm.
Then I'm almost done too with this part. I still have a couple other things that I need to code tonight though.
Decapitated.
Oof. It's just
Oh,
frozen to the middle of the screen. This is fine.
I'm just cleaning up the lines and I'll connect them.
Yeah, my screen totally
Alright.
doesn't look like chaotic or anything.
That makes complete sense.
It does,
It's
it
very
does.
clean.
Really? How about
Yeah.
now?
Ah, yes.
Yes. Now I lost OBS. Whee. Okay, so I guess I'll name the actual sickle pop sickle, popped sickle. Yeah. Goal bar value. See, this is the thing that I can't really calculate yet, but int goal bar value equals 100 or maybe 1300. Compile CPH seconding a definition for OBS send raw. Yes, you do, but it's not capitalized, I bet. Yep. Okay, whatever. All right, cool. So source name, popsicle, crop pad, and then actually, it's not crop pad, is it? Shit. I hope it is. 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 It is, but relative is unchecked. I hope that doesn't change anything. So, uh, crop pad. I need to find another generator for this, I believe. Or maybe, okay, filter settings. Right, filter settings. It's a capital X, and this capital X will be equal to I hate writing strings like this. All right, that's X. This right here is just width. And this is height. So width is going to be 1,000. Height is where we go close it plus close it. No, goal bar value, bop, 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 bop. And then plus close. Okay, I think this is correct. I might need to put relative in front. Like I might need to say backslash. All right. Relative, and then another backslash this. False, comma. I don't know if that's gonna work. It probably isn't, but let's test it. So we should be seeing the popsicle move up some from where it is currently. Not seeing a damn thing. That's okay. All right, so we need an OBS thing, and I'm trying to do OBS raw. I want to request. Add results to arguments. Test. This is a bit different than what I remember. Name. Get source filter list for source name of popsicle request. Like, okay. Connection default. Okay, test. All right, cool. So we have result filters. Filter enabled. All right, its name is crop pad. The heck is all this stuff? Filter enabled true, filter index 0, filter kind crop filter name crop pad, filter settings, bottom 0. Okay, yeah, we gotta remember all these things. True enabled mask filter v2. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have a mask filter here. I don't have a mask filter here. It's just crop pad. I don't know what this is. Yikes. Oh well.
Oh, I did something a little too extra. Let me just fix it. Right, wrong there.
Mask gradient position? Oh, I see. Okay. I'm just gonna screenshot this whole thing. Popsicle crop slash pad. Also, I'm sorry if I'm missing any chats. I'm just super focused. All right, so the first one here is bottom. And that is 0. It's not relative, it's called bottom. So thankfully I did this. The next one is CX. CX, which is 1,000. Next one is CY. CY, which is 1,100. So that's the height. The next one is left. Oh, relative is something in there. Okay. Send comma. Copy. Paste. All right. Under left, we have relative. And then right and then top.
Yeah, I have the head and then the stick and board together. I have them the head separate and the stick and board together, so I can export them and send them to you.
Okay.
Yeah. Could you could you take the screen off for the
Yeah.
drawing? It's just kind of sitting there.
That's so cute. Look at him.
But
Aw.
could you like for my screen? Can you take it off stream so I can export it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
It disappeared. Alright. Let me get this.
This is not moving. It says
Why don't export like
bottom.
that? That was not how it was supposed to export. Off.
CX 1,000, CY 1,100, left 0, relative false. Still nothing. Request type, set source filter settings, request data. Yes. Boom, 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 boom. Source name, popsicle. Filter name, crop pad. Yes. Filter settings, we have bottom is 0. CX is 1,000. CY 1,200 test. Or let's just make it 1,600 so we'll really know if there's a difference that happens. Oh, it's not connected to my OBS. Unexpected error. Request data line 15, position 1. Wait a minute. Your JSON is invalid. Unexpected end of content while loading JObject. Path request data line 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Whoa, that worked. Okay.
I sent you the two separately.
Thank you. All right, that is probably the most complex part. Which goes right here. And then CY is where we go close it off. and then we say plus plus, and then we say goal bar value. Compile. Compiled successfully. Save and compile. Okay. Now we should just be able to run it, and it should move where it is. Shit. Okay, that did not work. Oh, because we did the whole thing. Wait. Okay. Request type is that, which is already done. We just need to start at source name. So we actually start right here. We don't need that. Compile, save and compile, simulate the event. Nothing. Okay. Source name, popsicle. So we got the popsicle. It is crop pad, filter settings, and then bottom is 0, CX is 1000, CY is the thing that moves around. Then we have left, relative is false, right is 0, top is 0, and that should be it. I think it's malformed JSON. If I run this again. I'll pull yours in to test it in a minute. Compile. Well, let's just make this 1100. Compile, save and compile. Simulate the event. No changes. Nothing. All right, right now it's just a little nub. Goal bar value is equal to 1300, so it should jump up. Set source filter settings, and then the request data. Okay, let me put in like a string for something to just write stuff out. I'll just copy and just paste this one right here. And I want it to say goal bar value. And I want to put it at the end. And I shouldn't see it show up. Okay, but it did. Okay, so it's just malformed JSON somehow. Streamer bot JSON formatter. I know that they made it a thing in here. JSON formatter OBS. I'm just gonna type in raw here. I'm not getting anything. None of this is showing up. It should say like set filters. Set source filter settings. Source name, filter name. Yeah, source name. Do we need the source name for this? Okay, that's probably where I'm falling apart then. Source name here. Filter name here. No, yeah, source filter, then filter settings. Oh, and we do need to say overlay false. Okay. All right, now it should work. Damn, no worky. Hmm. Do I need to put all the parameters in here? No, I should put in overlay false. With a comma. Still nothing. Hmm. Streamerbot OBS raw. Let me just go to that tab again. You know what's weird? I try to go to Twitch, and every time that I click to open my Twitch page, it just loads forever. I have to click it again. I don't know if anyone else is having these like random Twitch issues. May just be me. Hmm. It's twitching on us. It really is, Steve. I wonder if I can just change the one that I care about.
I gotta step away for a second, so I'll be back.
Okay. All right, I need to get filter data, get filter settings set. I need to get filter settings. Actually, can I set source filter settings? No. Oh, get source filter. Here it is. Okay, so here's get source filter. Um, request type, get source filter, request data, source name null. So the source name is popsicle. What? Oh. And then the filter name is crop add. All right, let me copy the request and then paste it, format it, test it. And then it gives me all of these things. So now I want to do set source filter settings. Source name is still popsicle. Filter name is crop add. Why can't I copy this as just JSON though? Like that's annoying. All right, C Y. And then I want to make it just 1000. And that's the only thing that I want to mess with here. Did that work? Wait, what? Did that just work? Oh, it reset everything though. No, it didn't work as intended. $100. All right, and then I want to test it, and it goes all the way up when I only want it to go to 1000. So what's actually happening here? It's just setting it to relative and doing whatever it wants. Okay, so this is going to be set to 100. I need to do the whole thing. So filter settings, it's CY whatever, and then comma, right? And then we need to do CX, and CX is going to be equal to 1000. This is going to be equal to just 1600. CX is going to be 1000. Left and right are both going to be 0. Relative is going to be false. Though this might be a 0 and 1 instead of a true and false. That could be where I'm messing up. Top is 0. Bottom is 0 as well. All right, so we got bottom, left, right, top, false, CX, CY. This should make that nub tall. I shouldn't have done it like that. I should only set it here. Now I'm going to set it to 1100. Oh my god, we have it. 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 Okay. 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 Oh, thank god. Now I just have to jump around to the code. Where was I? Was it right here? Source name. This is going all the way to request type, though. Just gotta back it up a bit to source name. We'll cut out one of those, compile, everything's all messed up. What is happening here? Oh, it stayed on 1100. Let's make it 1600, so this should completely fill up. Okay, the OBS raw works, though. Let me copy the CPH for it, maybe. Something's different between these two lines. I spelled source wrong. Dude, what? Okay. All right, I spelled source wrong. That's all that it was. I just don't know how to spell. All right, if we compile this, it should work. Let's test it. Also, I see you. That worked. Okay. Okay, let's go back to setting it to 100. Oh my goodness. Hi, Frozen. Frozen, we're making tons of progress. Tons of progress today. Hello. Okay, so we don't need these lines at all. We can just kill them right fast. I actually do need this line duplicated though, but once we fix it. So right here, we're just gonna go boom, boom. Boom, boom. Goal bar value. Whoa, where am I right now? I got lost. All right, so this should go to 1300 then if all is working properly. Nice, perfect. Lots of progress. Let's go. Yeah. All right, Katsugen. It is now time for me to change the popsicle to whatever you sent me.
Popsicle.
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 Popsicle. All right, save image, but this image is going to be saved as pulp. Look at that little man. He's not upside down though.
Oh, I forgot to make him upside down. My bad.
I got it. Oh.
Oh, it looks like he's holding on to the. Oh, that's cute.
Aw, that actually is
Oh,
adorable.
that's cute.
All right, time to kill it. Let's see. I also need it to be like close in height so that it actually starts at the 1%, you know?
Since they're on the same file, I just
I know, I
split
know, I
them
know,
a
I know,
bit,
I know, I
yeah.
know, I know. Pika. All right, this is what we're looking at here. Why is the height so big? Oh, I am in misery. What is this actual height? 616? Okay, so this will probably change later. But for now, it's going to be 616. That's fine. So no, this file I don't need anymore. Let's see. Oh my god, Cats Gen. Everybody go follow Cats. Go, 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 go. Oh. Max goal image height. Just goal image height. All right, yeah, goal image height right now is equal to 616. Oh, I had a stroke. Okay. Cool.
Six.
Then we have goal bar percent times 616. And let me just whip out the old calculator to make sure I got stuff right. If we have 40%, then that would be 0.4 times 616. Yes. Everybody wants to be. Yeah, all right. That's cool. And then we'll want to just make it an int. Compiled successfully. Okay. Actually, I wanted to print out the value still so it can tell me what the heck is going on. Goal bar value. And slash goal bar percent times 100 to get the actual percentage. Save and compile. Test. Okay, so 257 is the value. Is 257 41.8? Let's see. I mean, it sounds about right, right? That sounds right. If I did... Ow. Now, if we go up here and we set this to 295 whatever, and then I do 100 again. It should be pretty much full. And then like a couple more. And we'll get the whole way. Yep. All right, that's perfect. All right, Frozen. This is the true test. It's going, I'm gonna do it in this like little background here. Whee. Oh my god, so many coins. So Frozen, Frozen, if you're there right now, what do you think about this? And then let me change this value to like 1/3 of the way there. Oh. Oh, that's not 1/3 of the way there. Okay. What do you think, Frozen? And then the other image that I got, which is just like the sticking board. Stick, I'll call it stick for now. Yeah, right. Yes, it need to be a lot smaller. Here, we'll put you all the way at the top here. We'll figure out the sizing for everything later. Okay. Yes. And then this is the amount, which is no longer working properly. Yippee. No, that is working properly because if I set the value to like 150.
You made it like 1/3, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. That's halfway done. Yep. Cool. I mean, like, we'll work on the font and things, but... Hmm. Hmm. What do you think? What do you think, Katsujan?
I think it looks very cute.
Me too.
So I think I need to do a little more rendering on the stick part.
Well, we don't want to do too many details because there's going to be words there that
It's
people are going to be
true.
reading. Yeah.
Yeah. Just like
Mm,
a little, some slight detail. Very little, but
yeah. We'll figure out, we have to figure out sizing too, but I'm feeling a bit lazy right now for like the stick size and everything. Yeah. Looks good. Thanks, Steve. Thank you. Yeah, I think this is looking pretty nice so far. This is a good day one proggers. The next thing, there is some more logic that I need to code out. It's going to be regarding the incentive. Text. Popsicle incentive. Skibbity toilet. Skibbity
wonderful.
turlety lily diddy. Dabbity dabbity.
Lily.
Yes. Spaghetti bitty bitty. Spaghetti bitty bitty. Spabbity
Skibidi.
badabdoo. Hi, Frozen. Frozen, what do you think? I don't have the text here working yet, or however we're going to do that, but you're holding the numbers. This is what we have working so far, okay? Ignore Skibbity Toilet. What we have working so far is as things happen. I'll try subs. I'll try a sub. As we do like a gift bomb where we'll... Yeah, You think it's pretty cool? Okay, good. Because I just found a bug. Anyway. Yeah, as things get gifted, the thing should be... Is it slowly filling up?
It is.
Weird that it's only going up by 1 when this is 3. Am I not pulling sub value properly? Because it should go up by 3. Oh, the sub value will have to be 300. Yeah, okay. Okay. So, Frozen, the one silly thing that's going on right now is... what the f... Alright. No, that's not supposed to happen like that. Oh, no, yeah, it is. Yep, perfect. Okay, so everything is... Okay, basically, your points, if you read the file, your points, each point is 100 bits. So, like, this 416, what your actual variable is saying is 416 and then whatever else, and like right now there's 29 extra cents sitting around. That's so we can track like the change. Yeah, it's there's just like some extra zeros floating around if it looks a bit confusing once you peep the file, but so far it's kind of working. I just need to add in printing out the next incentive. Hi, Looney Crusader, welcome in. And that's what Skibbity Toilet's for. So in right down here, this will be easy to make. Public string get next incentive. And then we want to take in an int points, current points, say cur points. Okay, and then we can say, I have to figure out how to do like the for loop thing, but we can figure that out. And then it will return a string. If cur points is greater than, actually, I'll figure that out. Okay, cph set the text. That is going to be named in game. It's going to be named Popsicle Incentive. And then we're going to actually put in here incentive, or like next incentive. Next incentive. Get the next incentive. Next. Oh, yeah, wait, hold on. Incentives dot get next incentive. We're gonna send in current points, or is it new points? New points. We're gonna send in new points. And we will name this next incentive. Next incentive. Perfect. Compile. What? Oh, right, yeah. String. Not all code paths return a value. Correct. Okay. Now I get to do the fun stuff. All right, now I can say for each incentive in list of incentives. And now we're going to be going through every single thing, and we're just going to say is incentive dot cost. We'll say if incentive dot cost is greater than, no, is less than per points. We need all the silly little syntactical fancy stuff for this. So if the incentive cost, like say the incentive cost is 200 and current points is at 100, everything will break. But if incentive cost is less than current points, yep, yeah, that's correct logic. It's hard for me to word it, but it's correct logic. Then we will return incentive dot name. Else we got everything. All right, compile. I missed semicolons and now everything is broken. Type and identifier are both required for each. If incentive X, sure. Type namespace incentive cannot be found. Are you missing a direct reference? Capital I. Not all code paths return a value. You're right. This belongs out here. Just got lost in the sauce a bit. Okay. I mean, let's just try it. Whatever. Okay, we actually got an incentive name. However, this is very wrong. I'm gonna silence the bot that is spamming chat. Nope, that's the wrong one. Yeah, it should not be whatever. Whatever's the first thing. Okay, the logic was wrong. Right? No, that makes sense. Yeah, gotta switch it. Okay, now it works. Now it works just fine. If we test it, it should say we got them all. Or whatever, we got everything. If we bring this to 0, it should say the first value. Whatever. If we bring this to 99999, it should say, oh, 1 less 9. We should still get whatever. Then if we bring this to a 10, we get something. And if we bring this to a 20, we get anything. Okay. I want to display.
Oops.
I'll have to talk to Frozen about a couple of things. I have run into questions. I have run into some questions. Okay. Let me just peep the requirements really quick. One sub is 3 points. That works. $1 is 1 point. That does not work. I need to add an integration for stream elements on a tip. Test the trigger. Action history. Popsicle. This thing is called tip. Okay, cool. So we have to add tip to this as well. Oh, and what does tip give me? Tip amount. Gives me the dollar amount. Okay. All right, so I just tested the trigger and it didn't move anything. It's because tip amount is a lowercase t. Okay, now this should go up by $42 because that's their default. So tip amount, the t in tip amount is a lowercase t. Compile, save and compile, and we should go up by $42. Perfect. All right, so the tip works. 100 bits is 1 point. Does that work? I mean, I can test that again really quick. Yep. Does change matter? I can test that too. So let's just do like 50. Yep. For the hidden decimal value, transparent before it fills and it will be like blue. Yep, that works. Stick will display the next incentive. The text will be written horizontally, maybe vertically. Technically that works, but need some OBS help. Total. Donathon things. Okay, so everything is technically working as intended. Hi, Mika. Mika, it's been a minute, by the way. It's nice to see you. Okay, so everything is technically working properly, as per what we talked about, except I'm thinking when I'm looking at this, you work a lot? Yeah. I'm thinking when I look at this, like, how am I going to tell the user when you'll unlock anything, right? Because the whatever to 300 right now is like the maximum value, like when the little guy fills the whole way. So yeah, I'll need to talk to Frozen about figuring out some ideas for that. Does he melt at 300? He actually fills up. He actually is filling up.
You're freezing him.
Hi, Frozen. Frozen, funny you're here. We're freezing him. Frozen. Right now, how this works, I'm gonna shake things when I talk about it, okay? So this number 0 out of 300 is the maximum. I know you said your max, you wanted it to be 600. I can fix that right now. I'll just go here and just make this a 6. Compile, yep. And then just test it. Okay, so this right here, this 600, blah, 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 blah. This is the maximum value. And then right here, anything is the name of the next incentive, right, that we're working towards, which just so happens to be 600. But like if I set this down, then it'll say like something. Exactly. Well, I was right. Okay. It'll say something, right? And then once this gets to past 200, it'll say anything. My naming convention is horrible. But what I'm thinking about as a viewer is like, we probably want to know when we'll get the next thing. So I'm thinking, do you want to leave filling your head up as just like, you can kind of see and understand when we're there or not? And then we'll change these numbers to like the actual how many points you need to the next incentive. So, okay, so for example, like right now we have something, and something we get at 200 points. So this would say 153 out of 200 instead of 600. You know what I mean? Do we want it to say to be like that? So it's like telling you how many points you need to get what's on the stick? Hmm. Or should we display that number somewhere else? Because like we could also keep this as out of 600 and just write the number here, like right at the top of the popsicle, like write the number that we need. And we could leave this as the whatever out of the maximum. So we could just have another number, like imagine there's another number right here, and this just says like 200, and it'll say it on the popsicle. Or we could find somewhere else to display that. Hmm. Hmm. This is tough. This is tough. Oh my god. What's up, Mika? What are you oh my godding? Am on your head. You are. You've been here. You're gonna be in my head until like November. You don't remember? You forgore. Oh, you silly goose.
Sometimes I forget I'm on your head too.
Yeah, and so is Luca. Luca on my noggin. Benish, Crippinge, Host, and Chickenish. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 door neighbors. That got to 10. We had a couple more that are like at 6. Gotta keep it there till then. Exactly, Mika. Exactly. Hmm. You're unsure? You're trying to imagine? Yeah. So let me make another text source. Okay. I'm gonna pull this to my other monitor so it's larger. Oh my god. Holy crap. Incentive on the stick will be reached on the sign would make sense to me, I think, though. Incentive to be reached should be reached on the sign. Yeah, that makes sense. I like that. Okay, so then, so like in this case, this 200 would actually be right here. So it'd be 153 out of 200, and this would just keep changing based on the incentive. And then your whole thing filling up would be like the full goal. I think that makes sense too. I like that. Yeah? Okay. Okay. I like that. I like that. I like that. Um, I also just had a thought. This would up the complexity a bit. Not it would just add more lines of code that I know how to do actually. But we nah, I don't like it. I was gonna say we could like fill the popsicle too, but that's just too much shit going on. Yeah, I like writing the 200 on the sign. That's good. I like that. Mika, thank you so much for the lurk. Thank you, Mika. Thank you. Okay, so down here, this won't be. Oh yeah. Okay, so I just need to do a little bit more logicking. New points, and it won't be max points out of 100. We'll need the next value out of 100, right? Or no. We need. Okay, so next incentive, which means I should return incentive here. And then we can say next incentive dot name, and then next incentive dot cost. And then down here, instead of returning the name, we'll just return X as yes. And then right here, we'll write incentive. And this is going to be a pointer to incentive. It's going to be a reference instead of just raw values or basic values. Cannot implicitly convert type string to inline. Ah, yes, exactly. Okay. So for this, Frozen, how would you like to handle the edge case where you have reached everything? What would you like the sign to say? What would you like the stick to say when we've reached all of our goals? Something that I do on mine is I would just like leave the head filled, and then instead of writing the number out of whatever, I would just write the number. Can I pass null? You can return null? C# is horrible. Okay, oh, I don't like that at all. Okay. Next incentive dot cost. Cool. If next incentive is equal is equal to null. Forgot. I need syntactical sugar. This should be not equal. Right? No. Hold on. It doesn't matter. If next incentive is not equal to null, do this. Else, if it is null, we got everything. And then we'll put another if statement in here, just like if goal bar value is greater than goal image height, then we'll do one thing. else, we'll do another. All right, so if it's equal to the gold bar value height, I'm sorry, if gold bar value is greater than image height, this would be less than we do that normally. If it's greater than, then we would just set this to goal image height. Okay, cool. That works. That does work. As a subscriber, you can pause streams now. You can pause and rewind the stream. Oh, chat! What? Wait, they just added something awesome to Twitch. Twitch is
Yeah, I
getting
got
on.
an email about that.
Yeah, Twitch is getting on par with YouTube streaming now. If you're only if you're subscribed, you can pause stream and go back and do whatever you want. I mean, that's pretty nice. They're getting to the new standard, but only if you're subbed. That's still really that's still really cool. I like that. Remove. All right, now. We got everything. Perfect. Oh. Um. Transform. All right, edit transform. This is the hard part. Stretch to bounds, maximum size only. Okay, well the hard part's actually pretty easy. Close, and then if we come up here and we just set this to something previous, like a 2. Yep, now it says anything. Cool. Got everything. Yo, I was unsure. Yeah, okay, so yeah, it just says we got everything. And then for the numbers for it, I just made it, it's just the number now. That's all. We'll font this up and fancy the fonts and everything later. But what are we thinking? Here's what it looks like when it's like barely full at all. So it's like it starts at your hands and then it goes all the way up. I think I kind of like starting at your hands. I don't know. What do you think? If you want it to start at just your face, I can make that work too. You'll. I like the song. I mean, I'm just playing my liked songs now. I think this is pretty solid. It's pretty solid for, well, at the moment. And I think Frozen, I think it would be best to stick with putting the text like vertical, or we would have like a chunky popsicle stick.
Chonky.
It'd be chunky. So now if I add like a group, then I just throw everything in there. Whee! You can even be sideways. Bottom and top is good.
Could be holding
Yeah.
on to it.
And then you can put it in the corner. Yay! Like this size. I think that's really cute. Chat, what do you think? 1 out of 10. What do we think here? Or 1 out of 5. I'll make a poll. What do we think so far? I've got to work on the fonts, but one bad, 5
uh,
good. Start. I'm voting like a 4 right now. I think it's like a 4. I like everything about it except the fonts, but once I work on those, I'm pretty happy with this. Did I get all the logic working? Right? Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, I just need to change things when we move it over to like a proper scene. But right now, I think we got all the logic good. What's the poll for? Rating it. 1 bad, 5 good. What do we think? What do we think of the little dude? The popsicle. He can be small, he can be big. Oh my god, Frozen, on your like chatting screen, you can like make it huge and like sitting next to you. And then when you switch to the games screen, I think you said you wanted to put it on like the top or bottom left, and you can just make it smaller and stick it there. That's perfect. That's perfect. And it scales too. Like the quality doesn't get bad as you zoom in or anything. It scales beautifully. Katsugen is an amazing art. And then let me fill this halfway. There we go. Half full. This is adorable. Oh, and you can make the text in your, like, you can make your incentive text as long as you want. Just know it won't leave the bounds of the popsicle. It'll just get really small as you make it longer. I could also make it where it writes it like top then bottom, like 2 lines. But I think if you keep them short enough to just kind of fit on it, be kind of big, it should be fine. Yeah. I've only seen this movie twice, and I'm literally watching the movie in my head while listening to like Howl's Moving Castle while I'm listening to the song.
I don't think I've ever properly watched Hell's Moving Castle.
Well, I know what we're doing for a movie night.
Movie night.
I learned the start of this song just for Zeri when I was messing around with the piano a couple months back. And then I put my piano away and
Nice.
got rid of the amplifier, and now I can't use it anymore.
Aw.
But I was like
I have
in the
like
process of getting rid of the amp and then getting rid of the pianos next. And I was like, well, might as well play with it some. We got a 3. Nice. So the average was what, like a 3.5 or something, 3.7. I don't know. Sounds good. Sounds pretty solid. for our rough draft pre final renders in such. I like it. Whee. All right, there's two more things that I want to make. Those two things are I don't know. Total popsicle total. So popsicle total will be a command. I love how all of the little windows have just made like an entire circle. Hold on, let me make this smaller. Let me full screen this. So we go add core command and it just goes around in the circle. Hi, Momo. Welcome in, Momo. But actually command is up here. This is going to be our trigger. Add core command triggered. Create a command. Command will need to be named popsicle total. Everything I'm just putting popsicle in front of. Popsicle donathon total. Total. Anyone can do it. There'd be a global cooldown of like 30 seconds. And then what it's going to do is I actually need to write code for this. I can't just do it the basic way. So favorite subactions, execute C# code, and we're going to do cph.try get arg. No. Int points equals cph dot get global. Oh, sorry, cph dot get global var. And then the var name is popsicle. Popsicle Donathon? I don't know. And it is persisted. Oh god. Wait, compile. That doesn't compile. Do I need to do like an out for this? Hold on. I have my code from before. Alright, what does this say? How do we get a global var? Yeah, we do just put int in front of it, and that's what we need. Hmm? And we named it Donathon Points. Oh, cool. Yeah, that's already getting it. Perfect. Cph dot send action. We have raised. So we have reached blah 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 points so far. Oh. Save and compile. Just run it. You've raised 300 points so far. That is correct. And then there's one more. Oh, and the other one's going to be super easy, actually. Add popsicle goals. Oops. Add core commands, command trigger, create command. Popsicle goals. Goals. Is this a comma separated list? Put each command prefix on its own line. Donathon. Subathon. Incentives. Just a bunch of things on a 30-second cooldown. And this one is just going to do send message to channel. Then we'll just say, here are all the goals. X link here. Cool. I think that works. That's huge. I'm happy with this. How are you feeling about it, Katsujan?
I think it looks pretty nice. Very silly. Good progress today.
Yeah, huge progress today. Hmm. Oh, okay. Wait, what? Am. All right, chat. What we are going to do now, because we made pretty decent progress, and I'm a little EP from all that progress, we're going to raid into Minimuffin, who's on day 22 of their subathon. So they're a bit ahead of us. They have 22 days. They've been streaming for 7 hours today, potentially final day. They only have 2.5 hours left. Nice. Let's raid into them. We'll see what they got going on. It looks like they're, I don't know what game they're playing. It's like a third part. It looks like Dead Space almost. I think it is Dead Space because I've seen Luca play a little bit. Hi. Hey, Voidsy. I decided to use a bond. Oh my god, you used your bond? Okay, grats. We're actually raiding out right now. I'm gonna be free to play until this weekend on like Saturday, I think, and then I'm gonna redeem my bond. Yeah, I'm waiting in free to play for a tiny bit, upgrading a little bit of fishing, and taking a little bit of a break from RuneScape. But when you hear that, don't worry. I have planned to play RuneScape 3 days on stream a week for like a long time. I'm just taking a short hiatus while I get working on this commission. And we had a bunch of collabs planned this week too. So I was like, well, might as well not waste the bond time. Right, and just stick to free to play. Thank you for stream. Of course. Thanks for coming. I hope you all enjoyed it. And I hope you like the music tonight. This is all the music that you heard tonight is straight out of my liked songs. Whenever I hear something and I remember to like it, this is where it goes. There's only like 100 songs in here. But I will talk to you all tomorrow at